Dario Amodei is big on talking about how AI is gonna take away the jobs. And I must say that you don't need to worry about this, guys. It will take our jobs, but later in the future. We have quite a lot of time to adopt, we have quite a lot of time to learn about it, enjoy the process. And although we are seeing that big companies they are reducing their manpower, but it isn't necessarily because AI is getting better and doing their jobs. It's because they need to cut their payroll and put that money into AI, because if they don't put that money into AI, they can't afford the risk of not putting in money while it was the talk of the town. So that's the case. I've done a lot of research on it. So what does Dario Amodei say? The signature of this technology is it's going to take us to a world where we have a very high GDP growth and potentially very high unemployment and inequality. The GDP growth makes sense, guys. See, like we discussed that OpenAI is giving like a year access of ChatGPT Plus to Maltese citizens. Eventually, it's gonna help them be more productive, be more creative, and that will ultimately trickle down into these performance indicators like GDP growth and GDP per capita and so on and so forth. So technology leading to GDP growth, that is understandable, but very high unemployment and inequality, how does that make sense? We need to go through this
Technology
interview, guys.
is it's going to
Just bear with me, because I must say that I'm also bearing this. It doesn't feel that good to know that there's gonna be unemployment and inequality, but we have to see this perspective, guys. Let's go through this together. Let's listen to it from the start.
My view is the signature of this technology is it's going to take us to a world where we have very high GDP growth and potentially also very high unemployment and inequality. Now, that's not a combination we've almost ever seen before, right? You think of it as high GDP growth, that's lots of stuff to do, lots of jobs for everyone. It's all
That's what I'm saying, guys. Like, where is the correlation? I think we are gonna hear it next.
always been like that in the past. We've never had a technology that's this disruptive. So the idea that we could have 5 or 10% GDP growth, but also, 10% unemployment, it's not logically inconsistent at all. It's just never happened that way before. And I'm really quite, for those both reasons, excited and worried. If I take an example, something like AI coding, my view is
Till now, guys, I've not come to understand like how would it lead to inequality. Okay, unemployment, yeah, we know, but like where is the inequality side of things?
4.5.
Let's listen.
I have some engineers, some engineering leads within Anthropic who have basically said to me, I don't write any code anymore. I just let Opus do the work and I edit it. We just released a new thing called Claude Cowork. We can go into that later, but this was a version of our tool, Claude Code, for non-coding. This was built in a week and a half, almost entirely with Claude Opus. There are still things for the software engineers to do, right? It's like, even if the software engineers are only doing 10% of it, they can, they still have a job to do, or they can take a level up. That's not going to last forever. The models are going to do more and more. And so there's an incredible, this is a microcosm. You can see there's an incredible amount of productivity here. Software is going to become cheap, maybe essentially free. The premise that you need to amortize a piece of software you build across millions of users, that may start to be false. Like, for this meeting, it might cost a few cents to just say, I don't know, let's make some apps so people can talk to each other. It just may be very flexible and recyclable. But at the same time, there are whole jobs, whole careers that we built for decades that may not be present. And
Guys, this is just like a talk. I've not come to understand from this conversation that okay, this how is all this gonna lead to inequality?
I think we can deal with it. I think we can adjust to it. But I don't think there's an awareness at all of what is coming.
The AI tech will lead us to a world where we'll have high GDP growth, potentially very high unemployment and inequality. Okay, guys, just keep this in mind. Dario Amodei has been saying this for quite some time on different podcasts, different platforms. But what I want to leave you with is a question for all of you, that if AI is going to lead to very high unemployment, then why is Anthropic hiring at a rate that is also very high? Let's go to Google, let's search in Anthropic open positions. I think there would be like 500 open positions as of right now, and all very technical ones. So if and Claude is good at doing all this stuff, then why are all these jobs out there? We'll ask Grok over here. Like I am not able to see like the listings, but this one, explore our open roles. You see, AI research and engineering, 70 plus open roles. Applied AI, 36 open roles. Communication, okay, leave that. Data science and analytics, 2 open roles. Engineering and design product, 22 open roles. Finance, 33 open roles. Legal, marketing, people, safeguards, sales. Like the thing is, even in software engineering infrastructure, 28 open roles. Security, 27 open roles. And guys, like the thing is, if AI is getting that much better, then why do they have all these open roles? Why are they hiring at such a high rate? I leave you with that question. I don't have to go to Grok because I came across this page where I was able to see all this. So one thing that you need to do is that you need to understand that all these big AI companies, it's in their best of the best interest to hype their products, to make the world feel like they are going to miss out on all this stuff. And why? Because they want to go public. Anthropic could go public this year. OpenAI could go public as soon as the first half of 2027. I've read news about that. I've researched on that quite a bit. So they want to get the highest possible valuation. They want the money to pour in so they could fund all this thing that we have going on, the AI infrastructure and everything. And honestly, it's at this point too big to fail. So for that, they need the money. And well, if you feel like desperate or if you have anxiety having a look at these sorts of interviews and stuff, just keep in mind that okay, AI might take our jobs eventually, but right now it's not that point where it's taking our jobs. Companies are reducing manpower because they want to put money on in AI. The payroll is the cost that they can control themselves, and the money they save from reducing their manpower, that goes into funding AI at this stage. And I've read reports where companies that reduce their manpower just to put more burden on the people over there to use AI to become more productive or do the work of 5 engineers that they laid off, those companies are hiring back again. See guys, that's the thing. And I could make a video on this separately, but this is the reality, guys. Don't suffocate on this. Don't feel stressed. Don't feel tensed. If you across this video, it's a message for you that learn about AI, adopt AI, see how it could make you more productive in your work, how you can improve yourself. Ultimately, it comes down. Let me just bring my screen over here because this is a very serious talk, guys. Whatever you are doing, try to start using AI to see how you can excel in it. The message that I can give you as I end this video is aim for excellence. Use AI as your personal assistant. I've been using Hermes agent. I have hooked Codex on the back end of it, and I aim for nothing less than excellence in whatever I'm doing. See guys, it's something that I control. This is my personal assistant. See, I can hire someone, but the thing is I have this in $20 for me, $27 if you count in the monthly VPS cost as well. But the thing is that use AI to serve you better, to advance you, to make you different from others. Once you have excellence in your field, there's very less chance that you will get replaced. And with that, I'm gonna end this video. It was wonderful talking to you guys. Let me know down in the comments where you were watching this video from. We did a lot of research today, had a lot of fun, although it's 3:18 a.m. at my place, and I am still excited for this. I have to go to my work tomorrow, but anyways, this is something I find fascinating. That's why I come on here and talk to you guys and learn about all this stuff. And we are gonna learn about AI before it takes our job. I'm saying that sarcastically, by the way. I hope all of you will stay blessed and will be in the best of health, wealth, love, and happiness in your lives. Thank you so much. Goodbye, everyone.